welcome to my vibe. Welcome to my space. I hope you're good. I hope you're hydrated. I hope you're well. I just sit here and talk about spirituality. I'm planning to gravitate towards commentary videos, but umoya uthi spirituality at the current moment. So whatever you say. But anyway, today we are getting into the woo-woo stuff, the occult, the forbidden knowledge. Ha 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 ha! Merry Christmas! I'm so sorry. I want to get into symbology, mythology, history. What else? Yeah, I'm getting into that. To kind of get the vibe of where I am, you can check my Astrology 101 video. You can also check my spring equinox video. But yeah, if you're into that, if it's something that strikes your fancy, sit down, vibe, chill. Today we're talking about Taurus. As in the southern hemisphere, we entered the second cycle of the sun, the second cycle of the sun, which is the second cycle of spring, which is Taurus season. I don't want to try and confuse you, so check my Astrology 101 video, please. I'm begging you. But it's Taurus season. Let's talk about Taurus, baby. In ancient cosmology, right, or in just spirituality as a whole, there are 4 manifestations of the creation, therefore the creator. We have water, we have fire, we have earth, and then we have air, and it is mostly presented in that format. So if we would look into the creation story in the Bible, we know the earth was without form and there was water, right? It's covered everywhere. That's water. And then God spoke and said, let there be lights. The lights could symbolize fire, if you may. And then in verse 9, I think that's when he separates the waters from the earth. That is earth element, obviously, also with his final creation, which is abantu, which is human beings. They are formed using earth, right? Earth element. Also with his final creation, he breathed into them the breath of life, which is the air element. So this is manifested in different creation stories, right? And then in the Kemetic creation story, which is what I would use in all of my videos because I can easily comprehend it, and as I said, it's closer to home, right? So these manifestations of creation in the Kemetic creation story, they are further detailed, and they associate each energy they associate gods with each energy principle. So energy principles are the manifestation of the creator, therefore the creation. And mythologies are used to explain this science, are used to explain this existence. So Het Heru, who is the goddess of fertilization and conception, is associated with the earth element of the creation, right? She is one of the ancient goddess, and she was summoned, or her presence was believed to bring artistic expressions. So she's the patroness of beauty, of love, of arts, of music, of sex, of creativity, of pleasure, everything pleasurable, right? Taurus is very much that sign. Taurus likes nice things. So that's Het Heru, right? And her name, Het Heru, means house of Heru, which means house of the sun. And in Vedic astrology, the sun symbolizes our consciousness or our ego or our soul. So she is the embodiment of the womb, which is our first house of our souls. Stone Age era is the period of time where human civilization started. So it dates from 3.3 million to 5,000 million years ago. And there are different eras within the Stone Age era, which are detailed that when we talk about the evolution of religion. But the Stone Age era is the oldest record found on human civilization. So during the Stone Age era, right, God was perceived as a woman for various obvious reasons that I will not talk about today because I will get mad and I will divert from the conversation we're having here. But the goddess, I guess, was symbolized by a cow or a bull. Why? So walk with me here. Let's go to Eswatini. Eswatini, there is a bone known as a Limpopo bone, which resembles a tally-counting system, which was believed to be carved by a woman who were tracking their cycle, their menstrual cycle, which was used through tracking the cycle of the moon. So this bone is said to be the oldest mathematical tool and the oldest astrological tool. So a similar cave paintings that are found in the Neolithic era are found, which resemble the cycle of the moon, which were predicted to be tracked by the woman. As I said, they were predicted to be made by a woman who were keeping track of their cycle through keeping track of their moon cycle, right? And then as time went by, the crescent moon, right? The crescent moon, I'm gonna put a picture here, was associated with the woman, the divine mother, or the divine god, if you will put it like that. So the crescent moon became a very important symbol of divinity, and then was later modified into horns. And then we still see the resemblance of that understanding in the Taurus symbol, right? There's a crescent vibe going on there. Also, before cows became currency, right, and a symbol of materialistic wealth, right, cows were domesticated by women for milk. So milk for children, obviously, but eventually milk to nourish the communities and the families. Therefore, the cow was quickly associated with matriarchy, or was quickly symbolized as the mother's ability to provide, to nourish, to milk her babies. And other legends take it further to literally the galactic milk, the Milky Way. Hence, Heteru can be associated with the Milky Way as the house of the sun. Or therefore, during that time, the crescent moon and the cow were interconnected, and they were a total or a symbol of the goddess or the divine feminine. And then today we know horns and cows, anything associated with horns, are very much they are demonic or taboo or weird, or just very, it just strikes discomforts, right? Which is understandable because of indoctrination, which I will talk about in the video, the evolution of religion. If I'm gonna make that video, I will make that video. But today horns are a very much no. But the knowledge is still subconsciously engraved in us, and amalobolo are a perfect example of this. Walk with me. So although cows, right, are currency and they are used to buy the bride, obviously, the concept originally comes from matriarchy, right? Before patriarchal invasions, we were a matriarchal society for the longest time, right? So the concept of cows being used as amalobolo, obviously for buying the bride, but it originates from the understanding of appeasing to umama wasekhaya, appeasing to abomama basekhaya, right? Hence, if I guess African spirituality, if it's still practiced, there is this thing of trying to appease, no, using the cow to appease to the underground gang, right? And the underground gang is mostly accessed through umakhulu, who is the great mother. So the concept is still engraved in us, but we've forgotten it, but not entirely, right? So this is still a reflection of how we still interact with ancient mysticism or ancient cosmology or understanding. To a certain degree, as we get into more content, you're going to see that every single thing that we do is a reflection of the cosmos or a reflection of the cycle of the sun. We just don't know it yet, right? And the ones that know it are perceived to be weird and weird, which is okay, it's fine, we'll take it. As we enter the second cycle of spring season, allow yourself to tap into creativity, allow yourself to tap into artistic expressions, allow yourself to have fun, be safe with you having fun, and yeah, man, just tap into however you're feeling, really, and do your research, please. I'm begging you. But I'm grateful to be part of your research. I hope it inspires you to dive a little bit deeper, but you don't have to if you don't want to. But yeah, man, that's Taurus energy. For the spiritual girlies, if you're into color alchemy, the color of the season is green, and yeah, it's green. Is it green? Green blue. You're into crystal of the season is turquoise crystal. If you're into tarot of the season is Queen of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Hierophant. Just the Pentacle deck is the perfect deck to study. If you're into scent or aromatherapy, the incense stick of the season is myrrh or mimosa. If you're into holistic health and chakras, the herb of the season is turmeric, which is responsible for diabetic problems and dental problems. Chakras to heal or to tap into sacral and throat, right? Throat is responsible for obviously the cerebellum part, which governs your emotions, and obviously the throat part, which governs your ability to speak. So very much big manifestation energy. And then sacral chakra governs your womb or your your sexual organs, right, which is your creation center where you create. So you can see the vibes are very much creation. Create. Don't create babies though. Just if you are a person who's just into aligning their prayers or aligning their intentions, the intention that is very much big right now, or the energy that you can tap into for the intentions, are very create energy. But in general, just vibe. That's the season. Vibe and create within the vibe, right? This is a big art season, right? So artists, this is their time right now, né? But yeah, man, that's the end of the video. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know if I'm gonna come back anytime soon. Guys, YouTube is harder than you think. As yo Ngapa, you here talking about the sun, so it can get really I can get in my head a lot. But I'm here, and thank you for being here with me. Very much appreciated. I hope that I am assisting you in your search of just knowing stuff. And lots of love, lots of light. Be very gentle, right, with whatever you're going through. Be very gentle with yourself right now, and be as comfortable as you can be. Eat comfort food. Like, the season is very much vibes. You can feel the vibes out here, right? But yeah, man, that's it. I don't want to drag this video. It's already long as hell.